Hello everyone and welcome back to Captain of Industry. In this episode, obviously we'll continue working on the refinery setup, and sorry, once again we will need to rethink it completely from the ground up again. But I think this might be the final setup, fingers crossed, so hopefully this will be the last time that we will need to rebuild this completely. Other than that, we will finally get around to moving all the farming to a new place, and that will free up a lot of room near the harbor, and we will also be able to expand the town, basically doubling its size. And we are still only using the level 1 districts, so we will have plenty of room to expand. And then we will also upgrade our sand mine a little bit. Instead of using normal excavators, we will start using amphibious excavators, so we can start dredging for sand instead of just digging for it. But anyways, for now, let's not waste any more time and let's just jump into it. Alrighty then, let's get started. So, I have decided that I am not happy with this refactor of the refinery once again. Basically, I have come to the conclusion that, I was adding these extra overflow stuffs, and just as they were about to become useful, they will become obsolete. At this point, we can actually start processing all the extra resources into other stuff in this whole setup. So these overflows are no longer relevant. So tell you what I will do is do this. I will try to do this piecemeal. Basically, I will do something and then I will stop, do something else, and I will come back to it and do something else, and so on and so forth. So let's start with this central recirculating system first. I will put this one here, and instead of having only 5 stuff going through this place, I will have 6 of them. The naphtha, the fuel gas, the diesel, the heavy oil, and the steam, and the hydrogen as well. So that way we should be able to, first things first, get rid of everything. There we go. So that way we should be able to recirculate everything in a central spine and feed it where it's needed and feed it back when it's not needed. So there we go. So tell you what, I think we can get rid of pretty much everything here. At least, yeah, tell you what I will do is, as I've said, get rid of pretty much everything. Just cut off this half, and then we can get rid of basically 1 full level. Or, yeah, you know what? It's a little bit easier if I just do it this way. Place down a, a balancer, have a transport, go for level 3 pipes right away, and I don't know, make it 2 full lengths of piping, then turn around, and then come back. And there we go. So this is what we will have as the spine, and we will have this one 6 times. That is what's going to be the central distribution system for this refinery, basically. Which also means that all these are now pretty much irrelevant. I'm sorry, I know I spent a lot of time making these, but at this point I think it's going to be a little bit easier if we don't get bogged down on old stuff, try to build a much better new stuff. The steam I think is okay. I will not touch that one, and I think we can do a little bit better job with the sour water as well. So yeah, I think I will, okay, fine, cut off everything there, cut off the start, and just start from the beginning. I know basically this means that the previous couple of episodes are completely irrelevant, but I think it's fine. The end result should be a lot better. So I will go ahead and maybe make you know what, let's make 4 of these double stacks there, And let's put the main spine in front of it. Yeah, I think here will be fine. And just make sure that we leave enough space for the naphtha pipe. This one should be fine. I will put it here. I will put the steam. Okay, fine. For now, it's going to be nowhere near finished, but it's a start. Okay, so as I said, I will do small things in this refinery and then I will come back to it a bit later. Next up, I think it's time to start moving the farms. We still have plenty of food coming from here, but I think it's time to actually put the farms here instead. So for that one, we will need to move some of these belts. If you don't mind, I will go ahead and move this guy real quick. I think... What is the headroom for these? Oh yeah, plenty of headroom for the power generation. I think we can split off maybe here. So I will move the whole line this way instead. You just go ahead and hook up there. Fine, fine. That will do. Good. Build this one real quick and I will cut this one off right now. That's fine. And since we are going to block off this entire central field, I think we don't really need these. The trucks can go around this way and around this way. It's fine. So that's okay. And now, before we proceed any further than this, we will need a lot of water. And I think I don't want to put a desalinator here. In fact, what is the state of it? Yeah, tell you what I will do is start leveling this place this far. Yeah, in fact, just use leveling designations for this whole place. Yeah, that will do, at least for now. Later I will expand it, but this will do for now. And instead of using this place for the farming water, I think I will basically double up the water production in the town and just route the water pipe through this way. Also, I think this one can go away for the time being. It's paused anyways, so whatever. So I will route the water pipe through this way and it will feed into the farms. Maybe feed in this way and just go and make a U-turn on the back. I think that's going to be fine. Now we have enough sideways room, I think. If I copy this one and rotate, oh yeah, plenty of room this way. Or maybe we can do it this way and this way. Yeah, maybe if we can have it in this direction as well. But we also want to have this not be in the way. So tell you what, I think what I will do is, yeah, it doesn't matter. I think we can split off here instead. So, copy. You will go ahead and do this. Come down all the way, and as long as we leave enough room for the trucks to go around, technically we only need to leave 3, but I will leave 5 just in case. And then you will feed back into the line there. So build this one and then delete this one, please. There we go. Okay, now we have plenty of room for the farms. I don't... Obviously, this will be for... I will leave it here for the power generators. And by the way, right now we are making 48 and consuming... Okay, if we have it going full tilt, we will consume 3 times that, so we might want to put a couple of extra of these. I might put a balancer at the end of the farm, or I don't know, split it off here and feed the farms through the balancer as the primary output, and secondary output could go towards the power generators, so we would have a little bit better water supply for it. But for now, this will do. Anyways, I think we can still make a little bit of extra room if I move the iron belt down a little bit closer to the manufacturing. Sure, why not? This should be fine. Yeah, that's plenty of room. A tiny bit of extra room. Not necessary, but I think just to be on the safe side. So there and... oh, right. Same transport. Okay, fine. You will end here. You will detach here. Yeah. All the way there. Build, build, and just hook these together. No, not like that. Like that. Okay. By the way, this one can go away then. So, technically trucks can go around this way or that way. So, they are not going to lose out on any big detours, so I think it's fine. So I think it's time to take care of the water first before we do anything with the farms. So for that, as I said, I would like to double up the water production. So if I copy this whole place, we only need to have the brine dumping. So I will copy this much. Flip it. And yeah, just line up the storages, I think is fine. And everything lines up apart from the smokestack. Right, for that one, what is the output? 60. I believe that is what we can handle with one smokestack, right? Yeah, 60. Okay, I think what we can do is delete this one real quick. And place one here and one here. And quickly build them. And instead of feeding them with a pipe, we will feed them with a, whatchamacallit, a pipe connector. There. So, now we can have two boilers on the same double stack of smokestacks. Okay, now if we do this, it should be fairly doable. You go there. No, something is still not quite right. Is it the... Everything should be okay. Oh, I think it's the pipes on the water pumps. So this one, ignore collisions and everything, it's fine. Whatever. As far as I can tell, it should be fine. We will need to fix these pipes, but other than that, it's okay. Okay, let's quickly build it. By the way, did I set this one to be... No. This one needs to be a bit higher priority than anything else. Especially if we are going to use it for the town water, sorry, the farm water as well. Okay, this one... Oh, right, this one requires a little bit of water to kickstart it. If you don't mind, I will put a little bit of water this way. Build. And as soon as it's up and running, I will detach. So in comes the... Oh, sorry, not that way. Delete. Attach here, please. That will do. Yeah, you will get out, so it's fine. So there, it feeds in, and the boiler is up and running. Okay, now we can detach. After that, it will receive water from the desalinators. Okay, speaking of the desalinators, let's quickly fix those. Okay, build the pipes. And I do believe some of them are going the wrong way. Yeah, you will need to be going this way instead. There we go. Okay. Now it should be fine. So it should be receiving water from the desalinators now. Hopefully soon these delivery attempts will go away. Yeah, it should be fine now. Okay, soon these guys will give up, I think. So it's okay. Okay, so we have doubled the water production, and tell you what, let's make sure we have enough throughput. Upgrade all the pipes, not the level 1 pipes, but level 2 pipes to level 3. Sure. That includes these. There, and we will feed a level 3 pipe out towards the farms. But we still need to make sure that we are going to feed the town first. No matter what. So guys, can you please give up? There we go. So what I will do is add a balancer here. You can go away. Add a pipe balancer quickly before the people start dying, or not going to die, but not generate enough unity. So there we go. Priority goes towards the town. Any other pipe coming out of this balancer will be deprioritized. In fact, we will have this one going this way, up, over, no. Level 3, right? Copy this one. So up, this way, up by 2, then down to ground level, and just run right next to the town for now. Yeah, that will do. Okay, so this will feed the town, sorry, not the town, but the farm. The town food supply, basically. So that's going to be fine. And then that's about it. Okay, this will be plenty of water for everyone, I think. Okay, let's get to placing down the farms. So I think we can have 2 of these like this way. So 1 and not quite. Do we need to be a bit closer or something? Yeah, I don't think we can squeeze it in here, but from here we can. And I think we can make... Yeah, let's just line them up properly. Okay, fine. We will have the water on the outside and the actual produce output on the inside. You will go there, flip, and you will go here. Exactly. Leave a space of 3 in between each farms, and that will be enough for the outputs. So there we go. This is the output of these 4, and then we can double it. That's going to be pretty alright, but basically it is just 2 extra farms, as not a lot. Well, you know what, better than nothing. Obviously, if I'm going to move the farms here, we can get rid of this one and we can start expanding the town. I think I will keep using the level 1 town districts first. Once we have, 4 of these 3x3 districts, then I will start upgrading the individual neighborhoods. Until then, it's not going to be necessary, I think. Okay, let's go for it. So, that means that I think all this can go away. Before we go, I will place down 2 of these desalinators here. I think this is going to be fine. Yeah, I think this is going to be enough evaporation for the salt. But we still want to make sure that we are going to use the brine for this first. So, 1 more balancer. My balancer goes here. Feed the desalinators first. And priority this way, please. And there we go. Okay, yeah, just place down another 1 of these. You can go here, feed it through that way. And that will do. Okay, you start emptying out right now, so you will be put into this storage right away. And there we go, done. Okay, we can get rid of all this now. So you all please go away. And now we can start actually dumping into this bay. That's okay, and get rid of that one as well. In fact, get rid of everything. We have plenty of food stored up, so I think we can do this real quick. Oh, this can be demolished. That's fine. Yeah, get rid of this one as well. There we go. Oh, go away. And quickly build these. And now we just need to hook up the water. And it's going to be from here, obviously. So let's run this one through and yeah, I think I will attach, let me see. First, before we do the water, let's build out this much. Can I attach one more farm maybe? Yeah, we can have one more set of farms if we really wanted to. I suppose we could, but for now it's okay. It's not that necessary. Can I squeeze in maybe 2 here? Not really, but it's fine. So if we really wanted to, we could add 2 more farms right here. We might at some point, we might not, who knows. For now it's fine. But as I said, I do want to attach a balancer for the water supply for the generators. Well, I suppose we can do it here. It doesn't matter where we put it. These guys will all get priority first anyways, and then we can just split off here and feed it back into the storage. So yeah, I think we can just continue with the water pipe as usual, or as planned. So I think I will run this one all the way to the edge of town basically, and then run it this way until here. Yeah, one step away from the farms. And just in case we need to go around, build a small pass-through and that's it. And that should do it. It will take a bit of time for all the water to go through, but I think it should be fine now. Also, before I forget, the ship can be sent out. Take care of this one, please. Right. Okay then, let's just place down the ghost images for all the remaining districts. Seriously? Once again, one step too close. Fine. Well, we need to go through this way anyways, and go ahead and you will be here instead. Yeah, sure. Build it now, and once it's built, I will delete this one and place down the pipes, and this there. Perfect placement. Nice. Okay, that also means that all these can be moved here somewhere, and then we will feed them to this channel. So, you know what, let's just place down the ghost images for the last 2 farms so we know that we have enough room. So if we are going to do this, might be a little bit too tight. Let's just take a look. If I copy this one, yeah, it's too big. In fact, without the storage, we just barely don't have enough room. Also, not enough fuel, really? Yes, we do. Alright. Can you guys please be rescued? Thank you. Destination it can reach. What are you talking about? Did I box you in? Yeah. No, you should be able to get through here. And then through here, so what's the problem? Where are you trying to go to? Ah, you try to deliver food. That's fine. We will move this one in a second. I suppose we can put them on this corner instead. Yeah, it's still close enough to the farm, so I think it's fine. Okay, first things first, we need to make a bit more room. No. Don't delete all the pipes. Stop the construction. And just hook this one into the pipe network. There, and now we can delete all this. There we go. Okay, now we can put these guys in there. Okay, so let's just put the food facilities on this corner also. Battle. Two scout ships. We will win very likely, but still not the best. I wish we could tell the ship to focus on one enemy, because if we go randomly, it's a bit not the best. Anyways, you will go right here, there, and you will go right next to it. There, quickly build them, and then I will demolish the storages and quick move the resources over. So there we go. All of you can be demolished, and you can be quick emptied out. There, and all the food. Why did it not go into this one? Where did the food go? Now it's here. Whatever, it's there, that's what's important. Okay, let's move the transformer. You. No, you will block all this traffic, so don't do it that way. You can go next to the water, I think. It's fine. So transformer is taken care of. You can go. And the trash. The rubbish burners can go, yeah, next to the utilities as usual. There and there. Build and demolish. Good. You can go there, and that's it. So now we should be overproducing the food quite a bit. How is this pipe, by the way? Completely full. Exactly what I wanted to see. Okay then, and by the way, what did you find? Ooh, a new coal mine. Nice. How is the ship, by the way? Requires a bit of repairs, but not as bad as I expected. Okay. Fairly soon this guy will go away. After that we can expand the farms this way more. So that's fine. But for now, let's take care of the produce. Now, which is which, by the way? Okay, we need to feed the vegetables on the first level, or level 0. Because the loose storage, so the U-shaped belt on the outside, so it's going to make it a lot easier to deal with those this way. Do we want to set up storages here? I don't think so. Maybe these small ones, but not big ones. Yeah, if you place down the big ones that are 4 times this big, we will not have enough room. Okay, so in that case, we don't really need to place storages here. I think we can just feed them straight into the town. By the way, did I set up alerts for these? No. You, town. Can you please be named town and tell me if you are 75% empty? I want to have plenty of notice on these. Very, very important. So if the town starts running out, it will tell me that the town storage is running out. So there we go. Okay, let's start feeding these guys in. I think I will just bring them up on this side and bring them down later. There, go up. Technically speaking, we only need level 2, or just put in a ramp and that's it. Yeah, do it that way. So, yeah, I think you can go this way. Feed in and place down a ramp right now. Vehicle ramp, small one, and make sure we leave enough room for the loose storage belts, and that's it. Next up, yeah, take care of the belts or the feeding first, and then we will hook everything together. So we will need U-shape conveyor belts. These guys will run on level 1 this way. Then you will come down straight away there and feed into the potato storage. Okay, and now we can hook everything together. And start with the flat conveyor belts, I suppose. Okay, that will do. And I noticed that the belt is level 1, so if you don't mind, I will quickly upgrade all the belts here. And not the pipes. Yes, the U-shape conveyor belts, not the pipes. And not the housing. That's it. Only the belts. Replace, and now everything should be level 2. Yeah. Okay, we can build. Build everything. Not the farms, not yet. So now we should be feeding everything into the town straight away. Lovely, what I wanted to see. Good. Okay then. By the way, now we can use hydrogen for the vehicles. Very much later. By the way, how is this ramp? It's been complaining for a while. It's almost done. Good. Okay, by the way, yeah, I think I know that we have advanced furnaces, so I will turn this one off as well. So, I think this should do. Fine. Very, very quickly take care of the last remaining bit of farming. This way, exactly. Obviously, not on this side. That's fine. Once we have to build them, I will build them, not right now. Ooh, and the vegetables are already backing up all the way back to the farms. Not bad. But I'll tell you what, we don't need to know if they are full. Yeah, do not notify me if you cannot store anymore. Just copy over these settings. And I do believe I didn't set this one for these. Yeah, don't tell me if you cannot store any saplings. It's fine. And there we go. Alright, I think this will be okay food supply for the time being. If we have to, we can move the iron, although at this point we don't really need iron, right? Let's just take a look at the recipes. So we are keeping tabs on the iron. There you are. Construction parts and mechanical parts. That means that we can switch over to steel completely now, right? Yeah, we are not using it. So, mechanical parts. You can switch over, right? No. Oh wait, I think we need assembly trees for this one. So upgrade all these. We need to upgrade anyways, so might as well. Sorry, upgrade. Yes. And I do believe assembly trees will allow us to make use steel instead of iron. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yes, please. Don't use iron anymore. You will switch over to yes, quickly empty out and start stocking steel, please. Cool. Yes, please. And then which one was it? No, this one. Copy the settings from this one over to the others. There we go. And obviously we don't want iron on these belts, so just quickly remove them. There we go. And this one, just empty the belts out. There we go, done. Okay. So now we are using steel to make mechanical components. We should be able to do the same for these guys. So I suppose it's going to be level 3 as well, I suspect. I suppose we can check. Steel. You. To make... yeah, assembly trees. Okay, you go ahead and upgrade. And you will switch over to steel. Empty, and please start stocking steel from now on. Thank you. And then all of you switch over to steel, please. So stop this one and start using this one. Set recipe, that's correct. And copy the settings over to all the others. There we go. And give me a second while I empty out these belts. But this also means that we will need to increase the steel production. Well, we don't need iron anymore. So I suppose you can go away. Yeah, I think we can shift, delete everything. And that means that we have a bit more room for farms. But not right now. It can wait. But for the steel. I still want to use this place for the steel. But if I'm going to build a better one, we might as well go for level 2 blast furnaces and everything. I don't want to use the arc furnaces just yet. They will require graphite, and it's a bit of a hassle to make them, or not a hassle, but something that I don't want to do right now. It requires, I believe, let me just check, graphite. We don't have that one on research yet, but I do believe to make graphite we will require sulfuric acid or something like that. So something a little bit more advanced, but not hard to make, but a bit of a hassle. So I don't think I will use arc furnaces just yet. Anyways, for the time being, you can empty out. All of you can empty out. And can I quickly trade away the iron? How much iron do we have? Almost 700. Anybody buying iron? Yes, you do buy iron. No, I don't want to buy concrete. No, I don't want to sell steel for iron, obviously. You know, these are the only 2 towns. Oh well, explore this way. Ooh, now we have hydrogen-fueled amphibious vehicles. Oh, right. Tell you what. One of the bad things about these sand mines is that we cannot mine below this level because, well, the mining pit will flood. But we have amphibious excavators now. So what if we upgrade these excavators to be amphibious? And I do believe these guys can dig down to level -5. So upgrade all of these. And you as well. Upgrade to amphibious trucks. For now, these all, once we have the new refinery, I will reset them. Can I select the other one? Where is the other one? Oh, there you are. Can you please upgrade to amphibious trucks? And what is the... Are they going to give us the same kind of throughput? Go into research. Also, we need to add some research. So, amphibious trucks. Excavator. It can scoop up 16. What about these guys, large vehicles? 20. Okay, so amphibious excavators can only scoop up 4 less than the normal ones. I think we would survive, but tell you what, play safe. Add 1 more excavator and 2 more trucks. There we go. Or you know what? No, don't build 2 more trucks. Build 1 more excavator, obviously, but add 2 more trucks here and just upgrade them. So this one is the one that is already assigned. This guy, yes please, and 1 more. You. There we go. Okay then. And once they are upgraded, I will set these mining designations to be not +1 but -5. So basically this deep. It will be underwater, but we should be able to reach this deep down. And before we go that deep, yeah, I think we will be fine. I think we have enough layers. Okay, wait for them to upgrade and then I will designate the rest of it. Okay then, and then let's take a look at this place again. I think the input side should be basically the same as it was before. I will start using level 3 pipes. In fact, just upgrade all these to level 3. And yeah, have a bigger storage as well. So replace. And we are in battle, not what I wanted to see. 2 scout ships. Once again, this can be very dangerous. If we don't destroy one of the ships very quickly, we will take a lot of damage. Yeah, just like this. They will deplete it pretty equally, and look at the damage. If we kill one fairly quickly, then we would be in a lot better place. Oh well. This is why I wish we could tell the ship to focus on one of them. Oh, wait. Repairs. I do believe that one requires iron, right? We still might need to make some iron. I am not sure. We have plenty of iron still, but could be better. By the way, where did this 600 go? Or sorry, 300. Well, whatever. Alright, and we still need to have some iron for the ship repairs. We will need 240 for this one. Alright, and we are still using... Oh, right. We are using iron for the maintenance. Don't. We are using... Yeah, there we go. Here, please use steel instead, not the iron. Almost forgot. This could have been dangerous. There, and please switch this one over to... steel, please. Steel, not empty, keep full. And priority 1, very important. Okay, so let's take a look at the ship. And yes, it does require iron. And quite a bit. Maybe it will switch over to steel a bit later, I don't know. Once basically the ship model changes, maybe it won't require iron anymore. For now we have enough, and if we absolutely have to, we can trade steel for iron, so it's fine, but not the best. Maybe this switchover was a little bit hasty. Anyways, the ship is repaired. Go ahead and delete these pirates real quick. 1 ship should be easy. Okay, so this guy. As I said, the inputs should be fairly easy. It will still do the same for the crude oil input. There, the steam will still run 1 level up. And yes, by the way, since we don't need to have these balancers in here anymore, I put back the original spacing of 3, not the 4. I think it's fine this way. And we are in battle. Should be fairly easy battle. Just a single ship. One scout ship, yeah. Only 800 health. Shouldn't be too hard. And done. Good. Okay, what did you find? We have found nothing. Well, obviously found some resources, but that's it. And we can continue. Go this way, please. In the meantime, let's continue with this one. Technically speaking, after this level, we can go down to level 1, oh sorry, level 0. But no, let's just keep the steam on level 1. And then, never mind, no. Steam will be level 0. And the sour water will be level 1. Okay, what's this? And this is, ooh, a new settlement. Nice. Let's take a look. This is the contract settlement. Okay. We can give them some vehicle parts tools for some crude oil and a composite core. What's that? Ooh, we can trade away dirt for fuel gas and rocks. Something to keep in mind. Fuel gas is a very good source of hydrogen, basically. Eventually. Not important right now. For now, you go ahead and hook in there. And as I've said, the sour water will run on level 2. This way. This will run all the way back here. There, and we will set up the sour water processing here once again. But for now, you will hook into that one, and we can just copy all this to these. Yeah, that will do quite alright. You just need to hook into this one, and that's it. So, the steam, sour water and the crude oil input is sorted. Next up. Oh, right. The ship is fully repaired. Can you please go ahead and do... I don't know. Can you go this far? No, you cannot. This far? Yes, you can. Please go ahead. I think what I will do for these guys... We had a bit of a problem with them auto-assigning stuff to themselves, and then that created some conflicts. Do not auto-assign any products, but allow anyone to come and drop things off. So if, for example, for whatever reason the iron mine receives some limestone, they can come here and dump, but it should be relatively rare. And then the same will go for everyone. Do not assign any resources. For example, yeah, we had some problem with the iron here before. If you have some iron, you can come here to drop it off, but do not assign iron to this sorting plant. I think it should be a bit better this way. Anyways, we have this one upgraded. Did we make the... No. End of the list. Fine. Alright, upgrades always take priority. After that, I mean, I suppose at this point we can start digging down completely. Yeah. Go all the way down. Yeah, this far. And you just go ahead and dig deep into the ocean. You should be able to reach all the way down to the bottom. Okay, that's a lot of sand. Should be fine. Okay, has no compatible excavator. That's fine, you will receive your compatible excavator once you're upgraded. And then ocean, yeah, this is fine as well. No mining designation, oh sorry, yeah, mining designation outside, that's fine. Low supply of steel. Why? Yeah, we need to upgrade the steel production fairly quickly now. By the way, what did we find? Ah, another settlement. Cool. Oh, this is the one that we can use to buy cargo ships. It's a little bit too late to get started on planning out a new steel foundry. I think we will survive for the time being. We have 600 steel or thereabouts. I think we will have enough. These guys will stick. Yeah, we have enough steel, I think, to keep us going. I will set up the steel foundry in the next episode. For now, it's okay. Okay, so that one is fine. You, please have the resources. I will wait for this one to finish and then I will quick deliver the next one. There we go. Also, tree planter is struggling. Replanter. Why did you get stuck? If I delete these stones, are you going to get free? No. Okay, fine. Rescue and that's it. By the way, how is the recutting? By the way, did I assign these guys? No. You guys are assigned to this tower. If I set up some other forestry somewhere else, don't go there. You are assigned to this place. So, the tree cutting, I think at this point it is operating as if it was assigned to this forestry zone. Yeah. Also, ooh, can we please have this one a bit more correctly set up? Thank you. And yeah, just cut these trees down. Okay then. Yeah, it has low supply of steel, but it has a building up supply of steel, so I think it's okay. Okay, before we say goodbye, let's work on the refinery a little bit more and then we can go. Now, as for that one, I will cut this down. On this end, we don't need this. You will feed into the returning line of the... Can you please do what I want? There, and feed into the returning line. And then we'll basically will split off immediately. But that's fine. I just want to keep things consistent. That's fine. Very quickly we can take care of the actual useful outputs. So with this new setup, I think what we can do is feed the fuel gas on level 1. And then we can feed the diesel on level 2. At least I think that would make sense. Something like this. Merge together there. And then you go ahead and go into level 3 on this side. Yeah, I think this will do quite nicely. And the naphtha... doesn't matter. I think the naphtha will go on the first level on the other side. So basically go up, come down, and feed into the first level on this side. Yeah. Let's do it that way. You will go in there, and we can basically copy this whole setup over to every other double stack. So this one, go ahead and do... this, and this, and this. Okay. It's a lot more dense, but I think it's going to be a little bit easier to control because now we will have hydrogen on the line as well. So if we have some, well, basically, we will need hydrogen to process the heavy oil, I believe. So heavy oil, to process it, yeah, we will need hydrogen to turn it into either diesel or naphtha. Obviously it will use it for naphtha. Diesel eventually will be completely phased out, but for the time being it's needed. Anyways, after that, yeah, quickly set up the sour water, I think. So for that one, we will need a sour water stripper. It's going to be basically the same thing we had before. So you can go there, right? Yeah, I think so. So you can go there. The sour, first the steam. Now the steam will be fed from this line, not from the main line, I think. Yeah. You go ahead and do this. One level up. Exactly. Which one do we need most of? The sour water. Okay, in that case, I think we can split the input for the steam this way. We need to have individual inputs for the sour water, so, you know, it has the most throughput. We don't want to split it 50-50 here. Also, I just noticed we don't have a connector, so you will not be fed this way, you will be fed this way. There we go. Now the connector, so both of them are being fed. And that's fine. Yeah, and the sour water will be split off here. So you will be running on level 2. There. And you will hook into that one. Looks good to me. And the sour water don't need to go any further than this, so this one can be cut off. Yeah. And I think we will feed the steam into this connector. So it will be fed 50-50 towards the sour water strippers and the rest of the complex. So there, and we can decide how we want to feed the main line with steam. We can either feed them through this line and put it into, I don't know, this one, or we can just split off the steam. And this is the steam input, right? Yeah, we can just do it here, hop over. I mean, we already have a bunch of pipes jumping over the main line. I think I will feed it through here. Yeah, I think it's going to be a bit better that way. Just need to make sure that this line is as high throughput as possible, but we will keep upgrading these pipes anyways. I do believe we did have level 4 pipes added recently. So pipe, yeah, we will have level 4 pipes, which will have a throughput of 900. Jeez, not too bad. And level 3 conveyors, but I believe those are the normal ones. Yeah, I think the level 4 pipes is something new for me at least. Also, it will only require level 3 construction parts. Okay, good to know. Anyways, yeah, just need to make sure that we upgrade the main spine and the steam delivery pipe, and it's going to be fine. So in that case, I think the steam pipe can go ahead and do this basically. So the steam will be on level 2 on the far side. Okay then, and we will feed the water and the rest of it down this way. In fact, you will go ahead and go this way. I will deal with this in the next episode. We are a little bit over time. For the time being, I will just quickly go ahead and place down a couple of these. We are having 4 of these stacks. I believe one of these can handle, is it 36? 18, so yeah, one of these sour water strippers can handle one of these double stacks. So technically speaking, this is enough processing for all this. But you know what? Play it safe. Let's just have one more just in case. I don't think I will build this one, but it will be there in case we ever need it. Okay, in that case, you just go ahead and continue this way. And we are feeding the steam in the middle input. That way, we don't need to go any further than this, so this can be cut off. And the sour water will go ahead and do this. Yeah, looks good to me. Can we please get the steam pipe to... Okay, fine, doesn't matter. It still looks okay. You are feeding... are you feeding the correct way? Now you are. Okay, I think we are... Oh, wait. This one doesn't look quite alright. Fix it real quick and I think we can say goodbye. So you go ahead and do this instead. Let's keep things consistent. Okay. So I will deal with the rest in the next episode, but for now I think this setup is going to be a lot better than it was before. At least I think so. We will still need to feed the fuel gas and the heavy oil and the naphtha back this way, but we only need 3 pipes, so I think we can run those 3 pipes on level 3 and they will feed the boilers. So yeah, I think we are going to be fine. But for that one, we obviously need to rethink the pipe layout for this place, but later. For now, all that is left to say is that thank you for watching. If you like the video, you can leave a like, leave a comment, and maybe subscribe to the channel if you want. If you would like to support me a little bit more, you can do so by clicking the join button and becoming a channel member, which will give you an early and ad-free access to these videos. Once again, thank you for watching and thank you very much for your support. I will see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.